They'll start on the ground with Benson. Across midfield. And just shutting him off there. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that?
And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Okay. 20.
Here's Brissett. Throw left side complete. That's Harrison. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. First and 10 at their own 27. Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Well, look at this Arizona defense. And right now in the National Football League, they're ranked number 18 against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make, because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get out of the way.
The Cards get to it here. He's brought down for a sack. Jordan Birch just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind to, hey, what last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
First and 10, 48-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Benson. They'll take this to the 46. The Cardinals have 1-8 now on the year, and they come in mired in a brutal stretch right now. Losers of 8 straight games.
Could you imagine being in those coaches' rooms right now? And you remember the old expression, there's no such thing as a bad idea? That's really true right here. They're searching for any idea, anything that can galvanize this team and find a victory and get them out of this losing spin.
13. Got it. Go.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. He's got this downfield to McBride. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 21. And the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game, but once you prove it on a drive, it's hard to get out of that mindset, isn't it? And look, let's face it, we can always lock in on the skill position, guys. Those big fellas up front, they're really making this offense go early in the game. They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10.
19. Set. 19. Set. Go.
To throw, Brissett. He's got McBride here over the middle. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey McBride from 21 yards away. And the Cardinals have taken a 13-0 first quarter lead. Tucker with the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They're back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Watkins that time, and it's 3rd and 5. Now you look at this defense. Now they're squarely in the middle of the pack against the run this year, number 16 in the NFL.
I always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man. And are you going to win that battle? Are you going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground? Because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
Throwing here, Purdy. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 48-yard line.
Purdy now to throw. That's caught. It's McCaffrey again. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down.
And the 49ers first down.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Well, remember, these two teams met earlier in the year in Santa Clara with the Niners coming out on top. So a win here in Arizona will give them the season sweep. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk, 36 yards. And the Niners have cut it back within a score. Prater for the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We running more Power Ranger. Mine also dangerous.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
19.
Brissett now. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he's able to get up here to the 26. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Back in Arizona, second quarter action. It's the Cardinals in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Brissett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. That'll give him 60 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Okay. 20. Hey. Go.
Play action now. Brissett. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. First carry for James Conner. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. A beautiful fake. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16. Play action. Now Purdy. Ayuk bringing it in on the crossing route here. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. A good pickup there of 22.
First down, San Francisco.
And a nice job by the two of them to not only connect on the pitch and the catch, but to carry over their practice work to the game field. They saw the adjustment by the defense, made an adjustment themselves, and picked up the first down.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
At the Cardinals' 26-yard line.
They go play action here. Purdy. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Third down. Here's McCaffrey. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And a return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. And, partner, I know hindsight's always 20/20, but, man, just in general, those laterals, they can be so risky, and we see the risk that can be involved right there.
And you just have to know, and we've seen it because we've been in a lot of practices, it's not something that's practiced very often. You know, in that situation, you don't see guys really working on it. Maybe like we're bringing the rugby guys in to help us with tackling. Maybe we ask them to help us with the lateral.
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble.
All I can say about this play is that someone's living right. I mean, he's trying to gain yardage, trying to get upfield. Ball comes free. What's that panic that we've talked about oftentimes that you feel when you lose the ball?
You can sense it.
Oh, you can sense it, and somehow he got to it and was able to recover the first squad. One of the things you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Right 20, right. Go.
Throwing. Brissett. Quick hitch, complete. It's Boyd. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Blake Gillikin on the punt now on 4th down. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
6 yards.
Well, when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of that and just create positive plays for themselves in order to have a chance.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
It's looking like a number 3 and out here, and at some point, you've got to be able to put together a drive to keep your defense from having to go right back out on the field. I feel like things are starting to unravel a little bit, and we're not even at halftime.
Yards. Well done on the return. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Brissett. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Brissett sets to throw him.
Short one here. Caught on the drive.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down for a nice little gain. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
A gain of 6. And the
13,
first down.
13, 13.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On play action, Brissett. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. He gets this one to Boyd. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And that is going to be no good. He pushed it wide to the right. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
One of the few things that hasn't gone right in this first half. They had a chance there for late points, but this one winds up off the mark.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. 1 second, all that remains. And got his man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10
at their 36-yard line. And they'll run it here.
And that one going to be slowed up before it can really get going. Good work defensively to read the trickery and make the stop.
For that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And a great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Purdy bootlegging it.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack.
More than one defender there, and that's a loss of 5 on the sack. By that time, it looked like he essentially just ran right into the pass rush.
Yeah, partner, I'm not much of an outdoorsman, but the fish jumped right into the net, didn't he? Because you've got to make sure that you're deep enough that you can get around the defensive end, have an angle there. But he couldn't do it because he actually cut that one off. Really nice play coming off the edge.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Purdy will set up to throw it here.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. A big 3rd down play there for the Niners. 44 yards.
First down, 49ers.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Not quite the success they had last play. This one goes for 3 yards.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They'll run for the first time here with Brian Robinson.
And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward. If we lose yardage, this is the play call that I'll have ready.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. It's a loss of 10 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Prater's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So a good drive there to begin quarter number 3, but they're only able to shave 3 points off the lead.
Well, something's better than nothing, all right? They didn't play particularly well in the first half, but they definitely need them to step on the accelerator now and play a whole lot better.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They go play action with Brissett. It's brought in by Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Here comes Benson on the toss right.
And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 6 there on the first down play. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Here's Brissett. Got his man complete over the middle. It's McBride. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up the 3rd down.
Here is 3rd down and 4. On the toss, it's Benson.
And he loses the football a 2nd time. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. Then they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
So potentially a turning point here in the 3rd quarter as that swings the door back open just a bit.
Yeah, they're still down 2 scores, but I do think we're at that point in the game where you're going to reach for the football whenever possible. You're going to hear the coaches scream from the sidelines. Tackle him. 2nd guy in. Tackle the ball.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd down and 6. Here's Purdy.
From the left side, it's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Brandon Ayuk with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year.
And the Niners have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th.
And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they aren't back within a single point here in the 4th. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Oh, good-looking return set up here.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now, Charles, of course, you got to remember, last possession they fumbled. It led to a touchdown. 1-score game here. Got to be careful.
And this is where coaching and training really comes into play, doesn't it? What does everyone say after an error? Next play, move on, next drive. That mantra has to come to the front. They've got to take care of business right here and act like the last series just didn't happen.
At the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
19, set, go.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep.
Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Brissett. And he is going to lose yardage here. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line.
Now Purdy.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
When you lose that kind of yardage on a pass play, you often expect it to be a sack. But that wasn't the case there. They completed the pass. Probably would have been better off just dropping the football and making an incompletion as opposed to catching it and losing that kind of yardage.
Flush to his right.
A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson.
And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and it shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
To throw is Brissett.
He's got McBride here over the middle.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake. Brissett. Rush coming, and he's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Fred Warner.
That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hand.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey
from 8 yards out.
And the 49ers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point good by Prater. And that will make this a 4-point game.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
The pressure is on now. They're being shut out here in the second half after a decent first half offensively. They need their best drive of the game right here.
The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
19, set. 19, set. Go.
Here's Brissett.
This one finds Wilson downfield. And he'll be touched down to the end, but a big play on that one.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
19, set, 13, go.
To throw, Brissett. Over the middle, complete. That's McBride. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Here's second and a yard. Here's Brissett. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allow him to run with him stride for stride.
And he's going to have a Cardinals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now Brissett. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And running with power here. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
Makes the score Cardinals 28, 49ers 25.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Get set, get set. Go.
Here's Purdy.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield with man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
18, watch out.
Purdy to throw.
He's going to let it fly. And it's caught at the 10-yard line. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth.
Wow, wow.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. Oh, miscommunication on the lateral. The ball's out. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secure. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. 1st and 10.
Escaping the pressure right.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
And that is incomplete.
Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone.
Well, this defense needing a stop here. Got to have it. 3rd and 9. Oh, no, lost the football. And that is ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown.